Special match versus fighting ground. Online ranked match. Fighter 6. Fighting ground. Online. Casual match. Custom room. Custom room. Comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
All right, you ready?
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Waiting for the opponent to make the first move. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round.
Gotcha!
Anticipates the overhead. Trips him up. Will they incorporate that full drive gauge they have into their game plan? They're not going to allow any jump-ins. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Checks him with the projectile. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Good job blocking the jump-in. They're showing us just how... Rising uppercut! Impaler incoming! Where's their opening? So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Anything could happen here. KO! Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight.
Awesome! Jumps? Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Throws a fireball. Shorter you can? Looking for a chance. Gets the jump in. Jumps in. Rising uppercut. Jumps up. What'll happen here? Oh, says no to the impact. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. The low. Going in. Connects with the throw. Getting up close and personal. Goes airborne. Big drive gauge difference here with little life. Knocks him out of the air. Checks with a sandblast. Absolutely relentless. What a finish. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight.
Opens with a jump in. Goes all in with the uppercut. Drops him hard. Shakes things up with a fireball. Goes airborne. Player one, half clutch, plus anti-air. Nothing stops this train. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? Fires a blast. What now? Presses for a reaction with a fireball. Anti-air in the clutch. Checks with a sandblast. They were waiting for it. A real test of nerves here. Oh, they changed side. Grounds them from above.
Nothing! Eat this!
The next touch may decide this round. Ooh, crushes the shins. We just saw the heist of the century. Player one was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win.
Round one.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Anti-air in the clutch. Pokes with a medium kick. Rising uppercut. There's space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? There's space to make something happen here, and neither fighter looks willing to back down. Deftly shuts off the jump. The throw misses. Player one is working with a less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to be very careful here. Got their eye on the air. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Player two is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Both fighters are weighing their options and looking for an opening. Medium kick hit. Goes with the fireball. So, what's next? This is the ideal range to utilize the fireball. Up tap to close it. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight.
Sandblast. Who's going to start things off? They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. This is gonna be bad news. Very slick with the combo. Uses the gauge for a super art. Oh, no question whether this super art is going to kill or not. Untouchable, impetuous, impregnable, and perfect. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Projectile to try and change the situation. Plenty of time left. How's the match going to play out? Knockdown. Player two pushes the opponent into the corner. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? All right, what's coming up next? Got their eye on the air. Life lead opens up. Projectile to try and chase it down to the wire. Canceling each other out. These fighters are in sync. Taking stock. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Check with a rising uppercut. The pressure is so intense here. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Player 2 sneaks in the throw. Player 1 with a good start to the fight, but can they keep it up? Checking their reactions with a fireball? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Shows a medium kick. Player 1 kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it. Connects with medium kick. Hits them with a stopping bomb. Jumps in. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Rising uppercut. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Big opportunity coming. Burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Clutch as I am. Punish counter sets the table. Amazing. Player 2 can't use any drive boost. Gotta play it safe. Oh my god, what's gonna happen? Goes all in with the uppercut. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Closes it out. Player 1 made all the right moves, and this experience is only gonna make them stronger. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we gonna witness a blow up here? Awesome! Barely blocks the jump in. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. The fighters are at a standstill. What's going on through their heads? Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. I can't keep track of these corner switches. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. Big gap between the two fighters, so they throw out a fireball. Player 1 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Brushes off the impact. Rising uppercut. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Oh, how did they spot them? Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Sandblast. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Awesome. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Jumps in. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Just goes for it at this range. Not much luck. Gets him with a Euro step. Wrecks them. The fighters return to the middle of the stage. Close range projectile. Goes all in with the uppercut. Only a little bit of drive and life left. Goes airborne. Will they gamble something here on a drive move? They both decide to ease the tension and back off. Looking for a hole. Both of them back off. They may be preparing for the final exchange. Lots of distance here. Who's baiting who? Shakes things up with a fireball. The drive impact doesn't... no way. That win wasn't luck. That was 100% planned.
Let's go!
Fight. Round. Fight.
Fires a blast. Goes all in with the uppercut. Shows a medium kick. Medium kick. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Sets up with the jump-in. Both fighters need to find brushes that off and keeps going. Sandblast. Nice fireball. Goes airborne. Checks with a sandblast. Reads the jump-in perfectly. What are they gonna do? Puts a bit of stank on. Burns out. Player 2 is in burnout state. A very precarious situation. This is where we can expect some... Nothing stops this train. Stops them hard. Oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? Excellent read. Medium kick. Close range projectile.
Hashigeki to the face!
Player 2 can't let it in. It is over. Player 2 made some smart moves there.
Great game!
No one's willing to back down.
When is this gonna end?
Checks with a sink. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Player 1 has the life lead. Gets the cross up. Jump in, finds the mark. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. They're being absolutely relentless with this fire. Goes for the low risk air to air. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jump in. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? That drive impact doesn't get through. Both fighters want rising uppercut. Sandblast. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Both fighters planning something? Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Looking for a chance. Player 2 has a slight life lead. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Attempts to break the stalemate with the fireball. Goes for the jump in. Flushes that off and keeps going. Going in. Rising uppercut. Medium kick. Fires a block. This can lead to some big damage. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Throws them. This is a critical moment. Tries to act quickly, but with the attack. This is closes it out. Player 1 made all the right moves, and this experience is only gonna make them stronger.
Round 1.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that comeback. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? No go for the throw. Both fighters are sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be prime time to let it rip. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Decides to meet them in the air. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Delivers a KO! Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Blossom! Blocks it. Who's going to start things off? Street-run kick for a mix-up. Brushes that off and keeps going. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Right back with the reversal. Gotta be careful not to whip at this. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. That's not gonna hit. Shoryuken? Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner. Overhead attack. This is gonna be bad news. What now? Up tap to close it. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Shoots off a rising uppercut. The jump-in is denied. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Opts for the throw. Player 1 has them legit shook in the corner. Takes a trip. Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. All right, what's coming up next? Their life is looking critical, and they can't rely too much on drive either. KO! Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Sandblast! Sticks the jump in. Can't protect the throw? Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time. Brushes that off and keeps going. Dashes up. He breaks the block with a throw. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Throws a fireball.
Looking for a chance. It's a good spot to use a super.
No question whether this super art is going to kill or not. There it is! They knew it'd be enough. Here's the final round.
That's right.
The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight.
Next with a sandblock. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. A super art? That's not gonna hit. The super doesn't hit. Yes, sir. More damage, please. But this unleashes some big damage. What's next? Both absolutely gotta do better than that. Nice fireball.
Goes all in with the uppercut. Goes airborne.
Player one has the super gauge advantage. Connects with the throw. Okay.
Oh my God, what super?
A real tap. This is gonna hurt. Drives it back, misses.
What a escaping with no way they did that.
They gotta find the target.
They are done.
Player one
Has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage.
Round one.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back.
Goes airborne.
Connects with the throw. Medium kick hits. Scrapping it up, rising uppercut. Player one has a slight life lead that they may sit on. Goes for the throw. Checks him with the projectile. Player two is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. The fight continues in the middle of the stage. Takes a trip. And the throw ends the round. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round two. Fight.
Sandblast! They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Still very early in the round. Jumps in! So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Zones with the fireball. They continue to battle it out in the middle of the stage. Shows a medium kick. Fireball into the corner. They're trying to force the opponent into making a mistake. Pokes with a medium kick. Charges forward. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at rising uppercut. The opening on that impact. Will they take it? Player two can't use any drive moves without burning. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter.
Crashes out the cage right there.
Yo, we're dealing with a real gambler here. Low on life and is still willing to risk it all on this critical art to deal the cash money damage they need. What's next? Player two blocks the drive reversal? Who's gonna take it? Closes it out. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight.
This is it. Who's gonna take it all? Awesome. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Player two has the super gauge advantage. Time to reassess the situation. So, what's next? Both fighters planning something? Throws a fireball. Doing some quick planning? They both have full drive gauges to work with. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Reversal! Player two is work. Oh my god, they just choked it up! They're spacing, it sets up with the jump-in!
Bring in the heat. They're gonna teach you a lesson here. You play with fire, you're gonna get burned.
Bet that hurt. Good cut uses their drive gauge! Oh, here we go! Player one has gotta work some grounds them from above! They're hurt! What a finish! Player 2
Gets the win in a convincing fashion.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that kingdom. Zones with the fireball. Sandblast. Was looking for that jump attack. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. They're not gonna allow any jump-ins. Decides to go in with the target count. There's a punish count. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Taking stock. From up above, they block the overhead and nails the anti-air. Throws them to negate the block. All right, what's coming up next? Opt for the throw to close it out. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Sandblast. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. That drive impact doesn't get through. Shows a medium kick. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Going in? Risky up close scrap still going. Ooh, there's a side flip. This could be big. A super art? Broken blast! Goes rising uppercut. Checks with a medium kick. Awesome! Tries to bait out a reaction to a fireball. Sandblast! Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. This goes all in with the uppercut. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? They decide to take a breather to regroup. Crowns them from above. They push shoots their shot. Punish counter on reaction. The pressure must be willing to risk it for the overdrive. The drive kick, there's a burnout. Player 2 can't use that. Combo finishes it. Player 1 made all the right moves, and this experience is only gonna make them stronger. Y'all ain't going anywhere. Sit down till these two are done. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Jinrai kicks for a mix-up. Picture perfect punish counter. Starts with a jump in. Sees it coming and blocks it out. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? All right. Get right in there. And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. From up above. Shoots off a fireball up close. Impacts a no-go. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Caught in the cross-up. They were not cleared for takeoff. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Shows the medium kick. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Medium kick hit. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Player 2 has the life lead. Can they use it? Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Goes for the jump in. Hits them with a stop and pop. Ends the meter. Hoping for a good return. Both fighters planning something? Player 2 is in a pretty good situation. Uses the gauge for a super art. Oh yeah, that's what I like to see. Hit, reel, rip-off!
Bet that.
Oh, let's go! Oh, the kick hits! Player 2 took no time to finish that fight. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Shoots off a fireball up close. Throws them to negate the block. Ooh, what's this? Player 1 has the life lead. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. The throw misses. Takes a trip. I can't keep track of these corner switches. Nails the anti-air. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. This is the perfect range to reach, flushes that off and keeps going. Heats it up with a combo into super. Taking stock. They were not cleared for takeoff. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Awesome! Checks with a medium kick. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. The fighters continue to check each other in the earth. Going on the offensive? Holds out with a block. What'll happen here? Player rushes that off and keeps going. It's a good spot to use the super. Can they keep on him? Player two is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Rising uppercut. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Side switch in the corner. Player two needs to use the threat of the corners and whiffs. They're wide open. Life leaders digs in deep to get that drive in. Looking for a chance. Awesome. Baits out the low kick. Kick out of nowhere. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Fight. Round. Fight.
Fires a crowns them from above. Reversal. Solid anti-air. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Brushes that off and keeps going. Bends the meter, hoping for a good return. Player two has a clutch anti-air. Goes airborne. Shakes things up with a fireball. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Fireball pressure, trying to wear down the opponent. Gets into perfect fireball range. The Jinrai? Scuffle. What's that all? Will this super art do anything? Okay, here we go. Sets up with the jump in. Getting up from above. Player two is in a very solid anti-air. What a statement with that fireball. Both of them drives and back misses. Any mistake here is gonna be fatal. What's it gonna be? They were sitting on their knees. They are done. Player one delivers the upset. That's one for the replay.
Round 1.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Hits them with a stop and pop. The feeling out phase is over. Time to get down to business. Opts for the air-to-air encounter. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Takes a trip. Checks them with the projectile. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. All right, what's coming up next? With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. Does a good job of rising uppercut. Like KO. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Awesome. Zones with the fireball. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Sandblast. Medium kick hits. So, what's next? They decide to hang back and rethink their game plan. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs. They may be planning to spend their drive gauge here. Hits them with a stop and pop. Looking to impress with this super. Both fighters planning something? Rising uppercut. Player one will look to apply pressure here. Breaks their guard with a throw. Here comes the mix-up. What'll happen here? Player one, hold it, tries to act quickly, but with the attack. Vulcan block KO. Player one played with a lot of heart to pull off a tremendous win. Definitely one to watch. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Uses the fireball to try and establish their pace. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Lays on the pressure with the projectile. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. What did they think here? Player one has them legit shook in the corner. What's the play here? Plenty of space between the fighters. What will be their approach? Player two is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers can turn this around in their favor. Blocks the low heavy. Gets the jump in. Life lead opens up. Makes a huge statement with that finish. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Awesome! Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Pokes with a medium kick. Shoots off a fireball up. Rising uppercut. Throws them to negate the block. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Both fighters planning something. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. Looking for a chance. Hits him with a stop and block. Uses the gauge for a super art. Opts for the level 1 Vulcan block. Reads the jump in perfectly. Close distance leads to some big damage. Are we gonna see a comeback here? What's next? Player 2 has the chance to win the round if they can put their drive to good use. What are you jumping in for? Player 1 made all the right moves, and this experience is only gonna make them stronger.
Comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Ready? Don't expect me. Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Cross a block. Checks with a projectile. Lays on the pressure with the projectile. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match gonna go? Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. All right. Gets a chance with that jump in. Gets the jump in. All right, what's coming up next? At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Life lead is opening up, but that could still be overcome with smart drive use. Heading into the end game now. Gets him. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, lands a rising uppercut.
They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity.
Rushes that off and keeps going.
And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage.
Player 2, rising uppercut.
This is the ideal range to utilize the fireball game. The life remaining tells us we're halfway through this match.
Big opportunity coming.
Barely blocks the jump in. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. What'll happen here? Digs in deep to get that drive in.
Has the Vulcan Blast sealed the deal?
Player 1 is on track to steal this back after that super. Close range projectile crowns him from above. Even the slightest hit may end the round. They can't afford any mistakes. What a finish! Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. From upstairs, rising uppercut. Checks him with the projectile. Charges in with authority. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Solid combo. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Down to the wire.
Can they? The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage.
Taking stock. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Time's the only thing moving here. Medium kick hits. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it.
Ooh, lands a rising uppercut.
In there! Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Awesome! Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. From up above, sees it coming and blocks it out. This is the perfect range. Rising uppercut. Jumps in. All right, what's coming up next? Player 1 chases them down.
Hits them with a stopping block. It's a good spot to use the super.
Player 1, good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Player 2 is experiencing burnout.
They can't squander this punish counter chance.
Life lead is there, but you gotta do better than that. Their spacing is so on point right now. But draw super hard incoming. Up for the level 1 Vulcan Blast. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Impact squashed. Somehow manages to block the jump in. Oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? Player 2
Is in a very good spot.
This is gonna kill. No doubt about it. Did not miss that chance and takes the round. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Fight.
Fires a blast. Who's going to steal this win? Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fire. Sets up with the jump in. Both fighters reversal. Pumps him hard. Blocks the low kick. The low kick hits. Goes airborne. Drive impact misses. into. This can lead to some big damage. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in, a dash, medium kick. Tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. Vulcan blast. Will this change the round? Scuffle. What now? Uses their drive gauge. A real test of grip, willing to risk it for the overdrive. A fireball at that range? Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for him.
Here comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Tries to throw, but doesn't connect. Backs them into the corner. Gets the crossover. Knockdown. Nails the anti-air. Nice crossover. In a dire situation, they can't afford any rising uppercut. Player one can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. A quick breather. Player one just put themselves on equal footing with that super. Nobody blinks. Uses the fireball to try and get a reaction. In there. Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight.
Immediate jump in. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Sticks the jump in. Rising uppercut. Player two is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Hits them with a stop and pop. Looking to impress with this super. A quick breather. Sneaks in above. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. And eats it. Not much life left, but they're perfect execution with the anti-air. A real super archer. What a kick! What a finish! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're solid anti-air. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Both fighters are standing firm with plenty of health remaining. Player two is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Time to reassess the situation. It's a good spot to use the super. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business.
Bet that hurt.
The super connects. Knocked him out of the air. Toss that off. Punish counter on reaction. Yes, sir. More damage. Were they looking to connect with an overtime arc from this situation? Want to burn out a fireball at that range? Player two gets the win in a convincing fashion. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Throws them to negate the block. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Not a lot of damage dealt so far. No telling how this match will turn out. Clear that neither of them wants to be in the corner. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Player one must be feeling good after that super, but they gotta keep on the gas. The jump in is denied. Rising uppercut. Player one will look to apply pressure here. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. I think they want to calm things down and reset the pace. Ends the meter. KO! Player one wins the first round and is now right riding a huge wave of momentum.
Round 2. Fight.
Zones with the fireball. Connects with medium kick. Rising uppercut. Hits him with a stop and block. And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage.
Oh yeah, that's what I like to see! In, Ryu, Rippa!
Good awareness on the crop. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter.
Broken blast!
A quick breather. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Connects with the throw. Still scrapping for control of the space. What'll happen here?
Nothing stops this train!
Were they looking to connect with an overdrive art from this situation? A real test of nerves here. Presses for a reaction with a fireball. Benson on the fireball. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight.
Opens with a jump in. It's time for both fighters to lay it. Crowns him from above. Blocks it. That feeling out phase is over. Time to get down.
Goes airborne! In that with confidence!
That combo didn't. This is gonna hurt. Impact. Squat.
Broken blast! Will this change the round?
What will they do next? Sets up with the jump in.
Nothing stops this train! Oh! Putting the cherry on top! Both sides getting ready!
Player 2 has the super gauge to punish counter sets the table. Dangerous range here. Close range projectile. Fires a blast. Player 2 can't use any drive boost.
Goes airborne!
Are you kidding me? Player 1
Was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win!
Round 1.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Checks with a medium kick. Barely blocks the jump in. Still very early in the round. Player 1 chases them down. With the forward throw, the battle in the corner continues. Still slugging it out here. All right. Gets the jump in. Knockdown. I can't keep track of these corner switches. The jump in is denied. Oh! Player 2 creates a good and a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. This, ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Shoots off a fireball up close. Hold your breath. Gets him. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jumping. How will they take it? Brushes that off and keeps going. Heats it up with a combo into super. Now, can they finish the job? Connects with medium kick. Big throws. A quick breather. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Medium kick hits. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Hits them with a stop and bop. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Rising uppercut. Gotta do better than that. What now? Sandblast. Attempts to break, drops them from the air. What are they gonna do? Watching each other carefully. Who will make the first move? They are absolutely wailing on each other in the middle of the stage. The low.
Pumps them hard! More fuel for the fire! Cook them up!
Player 1 is on track, drives it back, misses. Okay, here we flatlines them. Player 1
Faced the giant and walks away unscathed! What a win!
right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Time to get down to business. The first round starts now. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Goes for the throw. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Gets the jump in. Holds out with the block. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Was looking for that jump attack. Very solid corner. Uses the KO. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Throws it. What's next? Sandblast. Checks them with the projectile. Player one chases them down. Rising uppercut. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by
Ooh, lands a rising uppercut.
awesome. Takes the opponent out of the air. This brushes that off and keeps going.
It's a good spot to use the super.
This is a turning point. They gotta turn it around. Throws a fire.
Crowns him from above.
KO. Player one played with a lot of heart to pull off a tremendous win. Definitely one to watch. Are these two gonna fight forever? How is this rematch going to play out? Are we gonna witness a blow up here? Got their eye on the air. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Checks them with the projectile. Can't tech the throw? All right, what's coming up next? Box him with the target combo. Very solid. Rising uppercut. Oh, easy tech. They decide to hang back and rethink their game plan. The fight continues in the middle of the stage. Jumps in. Shoots off a fire with a super art connect. Opts for the level 1 Vulcan Blast. Both fighters are barely alive. Sees it coming and blocks it out. The jump in is in there. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Sandblast. Manages to block the jump in attack. Connects with medium kick. There hits him with a stop and box. Gets carried to the corner. Medium kick hits. Checks him with a projectile. Jinrai kicks for a mix. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Vulcan Blast. Can they keep on him? What'll happen here? Sets up with KO. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight.
Goes for the chop flip out of the air. Wow, that's some big time damage there. Who will come out on top? Oh my god, they just choked it up. Player two, rising uppercut. This is gonna hurt. Okay, here we trust that off. Bend the meter. What's next? Player one has the super kick. Ooh, the drive impact hits for a punish. Player two is barely hanging on to their last bit of drive.
Hit that with punch.
Oh, corner! Did they mean to do that? Looking for a hole. Sets up with the jump in. Jump! Goes all in with the uppercut. They gotta find something to work with here. Close range puts them on notice. Player one, straight up outplayed them. Talk about a David and Goliath situation.
Round 1.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Scuff 'em. They exchange blows. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're gonna eat tons of damage. Tons of drive and help to work with. Good job blocking the jumping. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Gets the jump in. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Heats it up with a combo into super. All right, what's coming up next? Life lead opens up. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Uses a fireball to try and establish their pace. Impacts a no-go. Rising uppercut. The projectile connects, not giving the opponent any chances. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Sandblast. Are we going to see? Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Checks with a medium kick. That's some big juicy damage on that counter. Dashes forward. Big throws. Blocks the impact. Hopes with a medium kick. Gets the jump in. Both fighters planning something? Looking for a chance. Throws a fireball. Going in. The drive impact is denied. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. KO. Player one played with a lot of heart to pull off a tremendous win. Definitely one to watch. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Decides to go in with the target combo. That was a solid anti-air. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Fantastic reactions there. No good up high. Fires off an overdrive. Turns it up a notch and sends them to hold your breath. They can open up this round big by converting this punish counter. Knockjack takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Their super art gauge is running on MKO. Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round two. Fight.
Opts to create space to start. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? That's the jump in they were looking for. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Player rising uppercut. Plenty of life left. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Pushes that off and keeps going. Ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Player one needs to use the credit. Goes all in with the uppercut. Throws them. How long can this offensive assault continue? Sets up with the jump in. Player two has the deck stacked against them. Can drive impact misses. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Life lead is there, but digs in deep to get that drive. Closes it out. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight.
Opens with a jump in. Pops him with a shorty. Rising uppercut. Shows a medium kick. Close range projectile. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Player two is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? And whip. They're wide open. There's a burnout. Player one knocked them out of the air. Player two is in a very good spot. What now? Oh, they switch sides. Nice fireball. Gotta do better than that. Risky medium kick. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
Street Fighter 6.
Bye.